Hi! You might remember that last week we learned about when Jesus said goodbye to his friends and left earth to return to heaven. We heard about how he promised not to leave us alone, but left us with an amazing person, the Holy Spirit, or the Comforter, who would be with us forever. Well, this week we're thinking about how God can be with us even in the most scary of times. Our story is one that the adults have already heard a few weeks ago. It's from the Old Testament book of Daniel in the Bible. And it's a story about 3 of Daniel's friends. They've got very unusual names: Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. I don't know whether you can say those names. Anyway, I'm pleased to say that we have a guest storyteller this week, and it's Sarah Harper, who's been helping in junior church for a while now. So, here's Sarah to tell you the story.
There were once some men called Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. They were Jews living in Babylon. The king of Babylon changed their names to Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. They loved God very much, and they were best friends. One day, the 3 friends were given orders to go to an important event. They heard the sound of music and followed it through the winding streets until finally they came to the edge of the city. There in front of them, they saw a tall statue that seemed to reach up to the sky. Everyone was told when the music played, they must bow down before the statue. Anyone who didn't bow down would be in big trouble. The music started to play. People started to bow down, which made the 3 friends very sad. They knew it was wrong to bow down to the statue. Only God should be worshipped like this. They didn't realise that some men who worked for the king were watching them. When they saw that the 3 friends would not bow down before the statue, the men went at once to tell the king. The king was very angry with the 3 friends. He wanted to know if it was true what the men had told him. He gave them another chance to go back to the statue and bow before it. If they would not bow down, they were warned they would be thrown into a terrible fire. The 3 friends answered, "The true and living God who we serve can save us from the fire. But whatever happens, we will not bow down to your statue and worship it." When the king heard their answer, he was furious, showed his teeth, and went very red in the face. He ordered the fire to be made 7 times hotter, and he sent for the strongest soldiers to tie up the 3 friends with ropes and throw them into the fire. But something amazing happened. When the men entered the fire, their hands became free from the ropes, and they walked around looking very peaceful. As the king watched them, he saw another man in the fire. He looked like the Son of God. The king could not believe what he was seeing. The men were completely safe. They were not burnt at all. He shouted for the 3 friends to come out of the fire. As they walked out, everyone saw that they did not even smell of smoke. Then the king spoke to everyone and said, "The God of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego is to be praised because they trusted in him." The three friends were very happy and they praised the Lord. The king gave them very important jobs to help him rule over the great city of Babylon. God had kept the three friends safe in the fire. Now he was blessing them again because he loved them.
Wow, thanks Sarah, that was an amazing story. I think I would have been petrified if somebody threw me in a fiery furnace. But did you notice the extra person in the fire? There weren't 3 men, but 4. I don't know whether Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego themselves could actually see this person, but the king definitely saw him. So we know that they were not alone in that fire. But I wonder whether it could even have been Jesus in the fire with them, and they didn't even know. At home, you might want to pause the video and think about that. You could also think about if there are any scary things that you are facing right now. You could pray, and you can know that when you follow Jesus, he promises to be right in it with you. You may not see him, but he will be there. Thanks again, Sarah, and I look forward to seeing everybody next week. Bye!